What is going on today, Mountaineer fans? So, I'm starting off this episode a little bit angry. And why am I angry? Because this committee will not respect us. All right? Here's the thing. I'm going to go over our schedule, and I'm going to show you exactly why they should respect us, okay? So, we started off this season. If you haven't been following along to this point, you didn't know about this. We lost to Penn State, who's ranked at 22, by a Hail Mary. We had them against the wall to where they were not going to win the game unless a miracle happened, and a miracle did. Okay? We came out. We blew out Pitt. I mean, it's only 10 points, but I'll call it a blowout. We blew out Maryland. We played a close game with Oklahoma State, but it really wasn't a close game. We're blowing them out. They made a comeback in the end. We blew out Houston, who is a 4-2 team. Off of a 4-game win streak, we have not even gotten light consideration to jump up in the polls. Jump into the polls at that. Houston was a team that was receiving votes. Pitt was receiving votes. Maryland, I'm pretty sure at the time, was receiving votes. And Oklahoma State also was as well. So we're going to have the opportunity to get ranked today. How are we going to do that? BYU, as you can see right there, they're 3-3. They're a pretty good home team, and we're going to their house. We got to come out there. We're going to beat BYU. Sure, Zach Wilson and somebody's mom will be in attendance. And then we've got Kansas State. Kansas State is undefeated and one of the best teams in Revamped right now, because consistently they are always a top 10 team, and I don't really understand why. I think Kansas State's a pretty good team. I'm a Longhorns fan in real life. I know Mountaineer fans, you hate to hear that because I'm a Longhorns fan and I'm the guy in the control of your destiny, but look, I'm not going to hold 2018 against you. It's fine, I promise. I've always just, been cool about West Virginia. But we're going to be able to go up against Kansas State and hopefully get a W there. I'm not shooting for playoff in year one because realistically, I don't think the roster is good enough. But if we can make it, I'm going to try. I'm going to keep trying. We've got a path to win the Big 12. It's going to come down to Kansas State, Kansas, and Clemson games. I mean, Clemson's a non-conference game, but it's going to come down to some big games to be able to make the playoff or the conference championship. But we have a path to do it. We haven't lost a game in conference today. We're looking pretty stout right now. Now, after the Heisman performance that Garrett Green put on last week, he's not in the race or anything like that. But recruiting is in a decent spot. We're going to go over recruiting real quick. So, Casey Charles, he locked us out. I'm going to see if we can get a lock keeper thing and be able to unlock that. That's the only reason I haven't removed him. Daniel Pickens, we fell behind on, who is a receiver that I really, really want. But I don't know if we're going to be able to swing him back in our direction. Greg Walker, 4-star tight end, looks incredible. We need to get him. Henry Mullins, Brian Smith, Ray McKnight, offensive lineman, we need him. Grant Moore, 4-star defensive end out of Pennsylvania. We need him. We are currently leading above Alabama. Mark Strong, defensive tackle. Jeremy Griffin, we're trying to steal away from Coach Prime. And the #1 corner in the nation, 5-star corner, Andy Larkin. If we can win today in this game versus BYU, he might be a Mountaineer. Now, that's all going to depend on a visit that he has with Auburn, but he doesn't have that visit until week 14. So we have the opportunity to lock him up right now. Notre Dame is in the fight, but Notre Dame is going to have a massive visit to pull it off. Tennessee is in the fight. Tennessee doesn't get a visit until week 13. That is somebody I could see us potentially getting. Now, coming down a little bit further on the board, we got Will Walker, we got Sean Lumpkin, David Hardy. These are the kind of guys that we're going after, as well as Kevin Charles, who is a JUCO sophomore outside linebacker. I can't remember. And then Ryan Lee, who we're going to try and jump into the fight, steal him out of Blacksburg. And then currently we have Sean Williams and Albert Sullivan, 5-star recruit, committed. There's your update on everything. Let's go and hop into the games. Here we are. We are in Utah, a place that I probably would not like to be, but a place that we can hopefully win a football game today. And I'm going to move my camera out of the way. We're going to go up in the top right corner. Hopefully that works for y'all. I think that's where I've been putting it in most of these episodes. I haven't uploaded in a little while. Well, I uploaded yesterday, but I've been playing 2K. I am a normal person, so new games come out. I want to play the life out of them when I spend $100 on a new game, so hopefully you guys understand. This series is going to go as it goes. We're going to try and get it out as much as possible, but, things happen in real life. First play, back out on defense. The first time I've been on defense in a hot minute, and I'm already messing up. Heaton Slovis picks up 15 right there. Wasn't he playing for Pitt last year? 2nd and 6. They are going to run the football. We're going to make Kedon Slovis do a backflip right there. Back on 1st and 10. We need some defense to go our way. BYU has kind of been manhandling us on their offense so far, and we need to slow them down and get them out of the game. 3rd and 7 right here. We have been a team that has been successful when it comes down to man coverage. Not on that play right there, though. It's going to be Cody Epps over the middle for 22 yards. 1st and 10. We're going to drop back into coverage again. We got two guys that were open there, but it is going to be a sack. Who is getting back there? It's going to be Trey Lathan with a sack right here. He's been having his highlights in coverage, but he does get into the backfield and get a sack on that one. Taking over with Lathan over the middle. They're going to a wide open man in the end zone. We came out in just a bad coverage to go up against that. Chase Roberts is going to catch a touchdown from Kedon Slovis. We had everything locked up except for that right corner of the end zone right there. 2nd and 9 right here. After Garrett Green's breakout day last week, we're going to try and throw it a little bit more with him. He had just a phenomenal day last week. We're going to try and just get him rolling early in this one. Not to stray away from CJ Donaldson, but just the performance he had last week. It would be stupid to not just try and build off the momentum of that. 2nd and 10 right here. A position where we're going to have to throw the football. Garrett Green is going to airmail Devin Carter, who had a free release on the outside. It would have been a touchdown if he could have just lofted it in there. After a good punt on what was just a lackluster first drive, we pinned them inside their own 15, but it don't even look like it matters right here. Robbins is getting there. Dixon is going to be able to make a tackle on Aiden Robbins after a 44-yard rush. BYU has given us all the problems that we haven't seen from another team so far this year. I'm going to miss a tackle right there and miss an opportunity at an interception. Cody Epps is going to get into the end zone. Kedon Slovis is having a perfect game right now. Back out on offense, 1st down and 10. We're getting pressed on both sides. Garrett Green is going to airmail it by 20 yards again. Oh, man, we're having a rough start to today. That was going to be a touchdown right there. It didn't matter which receiver I picked on the outside. It was going to be a touchdown, and Garrett Green just airmails it. 2nd and 10, looking for something right here from Garrett Green. We're going to go to the sideline. He's going to airmail it again. That's back-to-back airmails by Garrett Green. I don't know if he's just uncomfortable or if he partied too hard and got a little too drunk after last game or what the problem is, but he cannot hit a pass right now. 4th down and 3. This is a ridiculous play to try and run, but the way that Garrett Green is able to move, we're going to be able to pick up the 1st down with ease and then some. If we could have got a block right there, that could have been a touchdown. But it's going to be a 37-yard rush on 4th down and 3. I got to spark up this offense. Garrett Green has missed 2 wide open touchdowns already. The defense is not helping us either. Back on 1st and 10, Garrett Green is a little bit tired, as you would imagine, after that run. But he is going to hit Devin Carter in stride. That's going to be an 11-yard reception. 3rd down and 10. It seems like when we scrambled out, Garrett Green got hurt. But yeah, we're in a 4th and 10 situation. We had what looked like a touchdown right there. We're going to have to settle for a field goal, though. And we are going to hit the field goal, so we are at least on the board now. It's been a rough start to the day. Garrett Green's down, and I don't know what that injury is looking like. 3rd down and 10. Our defense has been stepping up. I stepped out of the zone, and they are just... Isaac Rex is stumbling. I stepped out of the zone, and that's what caused that to happen right there. 1st and 10 right here. They're running the ball with Robbins, and it might be a touchdown. It's going to be a 30-yard carry for Aiden Robbins. We're having a brutal day on both sides of the ball. 3rd and 4 right here. Trying to get a stop on defense, and it's not going to work out. We need Wilson Lamp to animate and be able to get a pick right there, but instead it's going to be Cody Epps into the end zone. We're going to go down 21-3 at the start of the 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 10 right here. This is pretty much play of the half, and Nico is going to airmail him as well. Man, if we could just get a little bit of connection from the quarterback to the receivers in this game, we would be blowing them out right now. But Garrett Green overthrew 3 touchdowns. Nico's overthrown 1. Like, we got to get our shit together right now if we even want an opportunity to go into that Kansas State game sitting good. Here on 1st down and 10, we're taking over with Lee. It's going to be a pick from Wilson. There we go. We need our defense to help us out. We didn't bump into him. We might have been able to go a little bit further. We need something to start working. We can't run the football. We can't connect in the pass game. Anthony Wilson He is going to save us for now, though. Coming back on 2nd and 10. We've got him over the top. You just got to hit the throw, man. Nico is not going to be able to complete it again, dude. Our offense is toast. Nico cannot hit a throw. Back out on 1st and 10. We just need our defense to keep showing up like they did earlier. Keaton Slovis is going to get sacked right there. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Our defense is going to have to create points for us because Nico cannot hit a throw right now. 3rd down and 11. We sent a blitz at them. They're going to run a screen, but we're going to be able to get a stop. It's going to be 4th and 4. They should be punting the football back to us. We're not out of this game by any stretch, but we're going to have to get things clicking on the offense. Coming out on offense, they ran a cover 0. You got to hit the throw, man. You got to hit the throw, dude. You have to hit the throw, man. 0 for 9. Not a single ball has been in the stratosphere of one of his receivers. 4th down and 6. I'm looking for anything to help us. Receivers won't even put their hands out at this point. I don't know what this game wants me to do right now. Nico is 0 for 11. I have been throwing to nothing but wide open receivers for all 11 passes. And that was on 4th down right there. I just don't know what to do at this point. 3rd down and 16. They've got another guy in motion right here. We're going to get a sack on Keaton Slovis. The defense is still performing. The defense is getting us the football back. It's just we ain't been able to do anything with it when we do have it. 1st and 10. We are going with the run. That's the first set they've given us to where we can run the ball, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Oh, we can't get anything to work. We can literally not get anything to work. Deshaun Polk's going to have a 15 or a penalty. 1st and 15 right here. They are coming out in a coverage where we should be able to throw the football. It's just underthrown and it's going to be picked. I mean, at least it landed in somebody's hands at this point. They're going to go with an option and they're going to be able to throw it off to Aiden Robbins. Aiden Robbins is pretty much gone on this one. But Beanie Bishop's going to make a tackle after he gets all the way inside with the 10-yard line right there. Nobody could make a stop at all, and they're going to be able to get it all the way up the field. 1st and goal, they are going to go with a pass. We've got absolutely nobody back there. Jackson Bowers is going to have a 7-yard receiving touchdown. Man, I wish we could get some accuracy like Keaton Slovis is having right now, because we'd probably be winning this game by a wide margin if we could at least hit one pass down the field. 2nd and 18 after we let up a sack. Nico is going to have to turn into Tom Brady really quick because we're down 28-3 and we need something to be completed. I mean, he's got a step. He's just going to miss the throw again. 3rd and 3. We're going to hit Slovis in the backfield to make it 4th and 2. We're going to call a timeout. We got to get the offense to do something in the first half. We have missed way too many wide open throws. He's 0 for 14 right now. We've even tried quick game. Nobody will even put their hands up. 1st and 10 right here. He's wide open. Dude, please. 1st and 10 right before the half. Hopefully we can just complete a pass. And it's looking like it's going to be our first complete pass. And it's going to be for no reason. Jeremiah Aaron for 40. Going into half, we're down 28-3. We need Nico to go into that locker room and channel his inner Tom Brady. I will call Tom Brady myself as the head coach and get him to give some advice or something to Nico, because we should not be going 1 for 17 passing with at least 9 deep shots that were missed down the field for touchdowns. 1st down and 10. We got a wide open receiver down the field. It's going to be Jeremiah Aaron. Oh, Nico, please tell me you channeled your inner Tom Brady at half. That's going to be a 43-yard reception. Nico, I need you to keep hitting throws like that. If we can just connect on the open shots we've missed, we would be looking so good right now. There we go. We've got a rhythm. It's going to be Cole Taylor, the tight end. He's going to pick up 14 on the reception. 1st down and 10. I'm going to go to CJ Donaldson, and he's going to pick up a catch. That was a little bit of a scary throw. That was probably my worst throw of the entire day, and it was caught. That's all that matters. We are in 1st and goal right here. We just got to put it in the end zone. 3rd and goal. We're going to give it to CJ Donaldson, and we're going to be able to run up the middle and get into the end zone. The comeback starts now, all right? 2nd and 11 here, playing coverage, trying to get them out. Boom! That's going to be a sack right there. It's going to be a Sean Martin sack as well, making it 3rd down and 20. 3rd down and 20, taking over the middle. We've got everything clamped up. Close enough to it. Whatever. I missed the tackle because it put me on the wrong guy. But it's going to be a 16-yard reception. We're getting the football back right here. 2nd down and 10. I'm going to roll out. That's got to be a touchdown. It's going to be underthrown, man. I know he's rolling to the wrong side of his body, but that's got to be a touchdown. Coming back out on a 3rd and 5. Hoping we can do something here on defense. And Ruffin's going to break a tackle. Montre Miller is going to bring down Keanu Hill, and they're going to have a 1st down. 2nd and 1 right here. We try to put a ton of people in the box. Keaton Slovis is going to trip, thank God, because it might have been a touchdown if he didn't trip. 2nd down and 6. We need to get any form of coverage we can out there. It's going to be Wilson hitting Keanu Hill, but not after a 20-yard reception. 3rd and 2. They've been perfect in the red zone so far today, but not anymore. Lee is going, well, I mean, they'll still be perfect on field goals, but Lee is going to make a tackle on them to bring it to 31-10. We're still in striking distance, but like they took up so much time on this drive. 1st down and 10. They are pressing up. This could be wide open down the field for Devin Carter, and it's going to be. He's going to be able to get into the end zone right there. That's what we needed. Just connect on the deep shots when you have them. We've had them all game, and now we finally connect on one right there to bring the lead down to, what is that, 14 after we hit the PAT? 3rd and 15 right here. They got a wide open man, but it's still going to be 4th down and 2. They weren't playing the sticks right there, and that's going to be a punt. They're on 2nd down and 10. Devin Carter's just getting down the field. If he's going to get down the field like that, you got to hit him. You got to hit him, man. This is what I've been talking about the entire game. BYU has been pressing up. I've been trying to capitalize on these shots. We are within 7 right here. Nico might be able to get this comeback rolling with one of the worst completion percentages I have literally ever seen. Just hit the deep shots that's been there all day. I feel like I'm watching a real Texas Longhorns football game, and I am using Quinn Ewers right now because it's nothing but deep shots that don't get connected on. 1st down and 10 right here. Back out on defense. We're taking over the middle of the field. We're going to miss a tackle right there. Keaton Slovis is going to get downfield in a hurry. That's going to be a 22-yard carry. No points on this drive. We cannot afford it. 1st and 10 after the long run by Keaton Slovis. They're going to the sideline. That's going to be wide open to Epps. Oh, man. 25-yard reception. They're already in field goal range. 2nd and 3. They are back in the I formation. It's going to be an end around, actually, and nobody's prepared for it. They're going to pick up 13 on the play. This has been a frustrating drive defensively. 2nd down and 10 right here. We need something. It's going to be wide open over the middle. I'm going to pull him down. It was my fault that they had that in the first place, but the backfield didn't check and, or the back didn't check and release until like last second, so I didn't think there was going to be anybody there. Here on 3rd down and 1, it's going to be power on power, or at least I thought. We're going to get the sack right there. It's going to make it 4th and 7 to hold BYU to a field goal right here. 2nd down and 10. I'm going to roll out. That's going to be wide open. Devin Carter is going to have it. 1st and 10. We no-huddled after that last play. Nico, we're just going to run away. That's going to be wide open over the middle. It's going to be Jashawn Polk. Get me some blocking. That's going to be a huge play. 40-yard reception right there by Jashawn Polk. It was all Jashawn Polk, but way to maneuver traffic and be able to deliver the football there by Nico. 3rd and 2. There's absolutely nobody in the box. This has to be a Jalen Anderson touchdown, and it's going to be. That's going to bring the lead within 3 as long as we can make the PAT. 3rd down and 18. Play of your lives right here. Just got to make something happen. Keaton Slovis, he's shuffling the pocket. Just throws it into the dirt right there. 4th down and 18. And we're getting the football back. 1st and 10 right here. We're going to go with CJ Donaldson. Something they haven't seen a lot of today because they were stuffing him early in the game. My game plan right here is to be able to chew this thing down and make this the last possession of the game and get into the end zone. Jalen Anderson's going to get it out of the backfield right here, and he's going to pick up a massive gain. It's going to be 13 yards by Jalen Anderson right there. 2nd and 7. We're going to hand it to Jalen Anderson up the middle, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. That's a beautiful play right there by Jalen Anderson. 1st and goal right here. There's no doubt about where this football's going. It's going CJ Donaldson. He's going to get it down to the 1-yard line right there. Thought it was actually a touchdown, but it is going to be down to the 1-yard line, which is going to work a little bit better in our favor here. 3rd and goal right here. We're going with CJ Donaldson right up the middle, and he's going to get into the end zone with 12 seconds left in this one. What a comeback. Now, it's not over. It's definitely not over, but what a comeback to be able to take the lead in the final seconds of this one. 38-34. Slow and methodical drive. Gets it under 12 seconds right here. We're to drop back all the way. Somebody pick it, please. They caught it, but it's not a touchdown. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We are going to make the comeback happen. They caught it on the 1-yard line, and they just couldn't get it in. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for not letting it happen 2 times in a season. 5 consecutive wins. That one was a scare. An absolute scare here against BYU. As we're about to go up against Kansas State. It was a snoozer for most of it because it just looked like we were going to get blown out, but we started connecting on those deep shots that I kept saying they're there. They're there. We just have to hit them. Like I said, one of the worst completion percentage days we could have had, but it's going to be about 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We started to get into a rhythm towards the end, which was the perfect time to do it. CJ Donaldson, he's going to, have an okay day, not his usual day. Just, they have a good run defense. BYU has a very good run defense. Devin Carter, he was connecting on those deep shots. Tackles for loss, we had a ton of those today. A ton of those today, as well as about 6 sacks on the day. Everybody was kind of getting in there. Lathan was getting in there. Asani Redwood, he's been a breakout freshman this year. He gets a lot of sacks. Anthony Wilson continues his strides as being one of the best corners in the nation. Or not corners, I apologize. He's like a nickel corner hybrid at that height. That's really the role that he plays in most of the time. So politically incorrect to call him that, but he kind of plays corner. After that victory, we got 2 massive commits. It's not massive as in that 5-star corner or anything like that. But Brian Smith and Henry Mullins are 2 players that are going to be very, very good for this team. And I'm very happy to get them. Both 69 overalls. Nice. And then we've got a ton of guys that are ready to visit as well. We're still in recruiting battles on some other guys, which we're going to go check that out. We're up to 5-1 now, still not ranked. I would have given us a ranking after showing that much persistence, resilience, whatever word you want to use. That's what we showed in that game last week. Now, we still do have a lead on a lot of these guys that we want, as well as our lead has gone up on Lumpkin and Will Walker and David Hardy. We're able to get in the fight on Corey Simmons, who is kind of a receiver. He's a receiver. That's what he is. We're able to get into the fight on some of these guys. James Everett, maybe an insta-commit. No, we didn't get the insta-commit cheese. But we got some guys. We lost out on Ryan Caldwell. That's totally fine. We got some guys. This is starting to become a pretty decent recruiting class. We are going to check out our standings so far before we go into a game versus number 4 Kansas State. So USC is the number 1 team in the nation. Duke is up to number 9. This is the college football poll. So we got to check the coaches poll. With a win here, we would obviously be ranked either way. But if we play a close game, we might get ranked anyways. Because we're right on the outside looking in. We're right there, getting close to being ranked. Now, it's 3 Pac-12 teams before that dismantles, and then Kansas State in that top 4. Wisconsin's up here. North Carolina, Texas, somebody that we would play in the Big 12 championship likely if we could make it there. Let's come out here and let's beat Kansas State in this one. Coming into this game versus Kansas State, there's something real interesting about it. Will Howard, their quarterback, he's hurt. We're both rocking backup quarterbacks right now. This might be a level playing field. If we could pick up a win here today, that would be astronomical for boosting us when it comes to recruits and commits. 1st and 10, we're going to hit them with somebody that they're going to have to get real familiar with, and that's going to be CJ Donaldson. Last game, we couldn't run the football. Kansas State, I know we can run the football a little bit better on. BYU just had a weird defense, and it was hard to run the football. Plus, they were giving us so many deep shots down the field. It was just a stressful game because if we were hitting those, we would have been winning. But one positive is Nico showed absolute resilience to be able to come back and win that game. So I've got confidence in him this week, but we are going to try and establish that ground game with CJ Donaldson, and we're going to be able to do that majorly right here with a big 12-yard carry by Donaldson. 3rd down and 4. We are in a passing situation. We're going to throw it out of the backfield to CJ Donaldson. Let him use those tight end abilities to be able to get down the field a little bit. That's going to be a 1st down for the Mountaineers. 2nd down and 12. Looking for anything here. If Nico can hit that, that's going to be a beautiful throw. Jashawn Polk, I tried to juke back in, but we ended up stepping out of bounds too early. But that's a beautiful throw right there by Nico. 1st and goal. We're going to give it to Jalen Anderson up the middle, and he's going to get into the end zone for a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Our offense was clicking early in this one. 1st and 10. This is going to be our first drive on defense. Kansas State has a new quarterback in. It is Johnson. I cannot remember his name, but he is going to be rushing for a 1st down right there. Avery Johnson. I wanted to say Max Johnson, but I thought he was at like Texas A&M or something, or even graduated. I don't know where I'm getting the name Max Johnson, but it is Avery Johnson. He's going to pick up a 1st down right there. 3rd and 16. Dropping back into coverage right here. Lee over the middle. I got to catch that, man. It's going to be 4th and 16. They are going to be punting it right back to us. Let's get on a roll on offense early. Let's start taking control of this one. 4th and inches. We're going to go with the sneak. We're going to get aggressive. Nico is going to get over the line, and that is going to be a 1st down that's going to keep this drive rolling. 2nd and 15 after a delay of game. We're going to be giving it to CJ Donaldson back up the middle. He's going to pick up 8. It's going to make it 3rd and 7, which is manageable enough after being in 2nd and 15. 3rd and 7. We're rolling out. We've got a few open guys down the field. I just don't trust it because he's running to that side of his body, but getting out of bounds after a 26-yard scramble is Nico. He's not as fast as Garrett Green, but he's still got a little bit on the legs. 1st and 10 right here, looking at the idea of a play-action pass, and we've got him over the middle, but it's just going to be underthrown. That's a touchdown all day, just underthrown. You hate to see it. We got to make a tackle here on the return. Anybody, please. 1st down and 10 back out here on defense. We're looking for a stop. It's actually going to go to the sideline, though. It's going to be Will Swanson for a 17-yard reception. 3rd and 3. In efforts to hold him to a field goal, Burks is going to get him in the backfield for a loss of 1 right there. Here on the field goal, they are going to send it up, and it is going to be right through the uprights. 1st down and 10 back out here on offense. Looking for anything we can get, but that pressure's coming in quick. 3rd and 18, not in the world's greatest spot. We're going to throw that over the middle. That's just, it was a catchable ball, but that was just not a good read. It looked like somebody opened up on the left side, but I think that was just because we pulled in the safety because we passed it. 2nd and inches, trying to get into the backfield and stop Avery Johnson, but he's going to somehow get through. That's going to be an 11-yard carry for him. 1st and goal in a bad spot right now. They are going to get into the end zone and take a 3-point lead right here. There's just no run defense to be played whatsoever right there. Oh, Jashawn Polk, that's going to be an incredible move to get to the outside. It's looking like we might have a return touchdown right here with Jashawn Polk. I typically don't show returns, but when you got a guy going to the end zone for a 98-yard tutty, you got to do it. My goodness, Jashawn Polk is going to get us back in the lead right here. When your offense doesn't have to touch the field and you get an automatic touchdown, that's one of the best plays in football right there. 2nd down and 10. They're going to go with the option. It's going to be a 4-yard loss to Treshawn Ward right there. Defense is swarming. 3rd and 14 right here. Let's see where they're going. Why is he that wide open? Our DBs are just not even playing coverage on Phillip Brooks right there. It's going to be a wide open reception on 3rd and 14 for 18 yards. Great coverage, guys. 2nd and 1. They're going to be running with a fullback. It switched me onto the wrong guy, and thank God we made a tackle. Otherwise, that could have been going to the house. 2nd down and 10. Looking for something right here. And it is going to be a sack on Avery Johnson to make it 3rd down 11. Hopefully, our defense can stand them up this time. 3rd down and 11. They're going to have a wide open man over the middle. There's nobody that even attempting to cover him either. That's an embarrassing showing of coverage on 2 separate 3rd downs. That's going to be a rough play. It's going to be 20 yards for Treshawn Ward. Nobody could get out there and tackle him. He's just too quick. 2nd and goal going up the middle. We're going to miss a tackle. We're going to miss another one, but it is going to be Sean Martin bringing him down with the help of Montre Miller. 3rd and goal right here. I'm taking over Lee in the middle. They've got a receiver in motion here. I tried to get onto the other linebacker, but we're going to hit Treshaun Ward, and that's going to be 4th and goal. We're going to call a timeout. Hopefully they decide to kick their field goal, and they are, which gives us an opportunity with a minute left in the half to be able to push it down there because they do get ball at half. 1st and 10 right here. We've got a man over the top. It's Jashawn Polk. He's got a return touchdown, and now he's got a 40-yard reception. We're using that speed to our advantage right there. 2nd and 10. I'm looking for anything we can get on this play, and I'm going to throw it over the middle to Devin Carter. It's going to be picked. There was separation there. I mean, he had a good yard off of him. It's just, it was thrown behind him. It's going to be our 2nd interception on the day, and they're going to have the ball back with 31 seconds and 2 timeouts. 2nd down and 15 here. They're seemingly doing the chew the entire clock out thing that happens in the NCAA, and I'm honestly fine with that. I don't even know if we're going to get a snap. We are going to get a snap. Just cover it well. I don't really care about the yardage here. That is going to take us into the half with a lead over the number 4 team in the nation. 2nd down and 10 right here. Our game plan coming out of half is just capitalize on missed opportunities. What a throw right there by Avery Johnson, honestly. Just capitalizing on the missed opportunities that we had in the first half. We threw 2 bad interceptions, and they were both, you know, getting us in the red zone and in the red zone. So just capitalizing on opportunities that we have to get points and not being so aggressive down there is probably our play for the second half. 1st and 10 right here. We need some coverage. I decided to try and bait, and I end up behind Will Swanson there for a 9-yard reception. 2nd down and 1. I was anticipating a run right there. They don't go with the run. They're going to go with Will Swanson on the outside. That tight end has been crushing us. We don't have anybody that can match up out there. They go with a screen on that play. Beanie Bishop's going to get a touchdown-saving tackle on Keegan Johnson. We were just out of position right there badly. 3rd and 6 right here. They're going with a screen, and that is going to be a beautiful play by the defense. It's going to cause Kansas State to settle for a field goal, which will put them in the lead. 2nd down and 7. You just got to connect on the shot. Devin Carter was getting pressed, and you got no business pressing the man. This could be a touchdown if he can get there, and he is. Devin Carter, that's going to be a 76-yard touchdown reception right there. If we go for 2, we make it an 8-point ball game. I like the strategy here. Or we make it a 6, I'm sorry. I don't know math. Looking for anything. We're just going to take off with Nico, and Nico's not going to get through. We're going to be up by 4. It's fine. 3rd down and 4. We're in man coverage right here. I'm trying to take that tight end out of the game. Treshaun Ward is going to step out of bounds like a dummy. It's going to be 4th down and 2, and we're going to be getting the football back here. Thank you, Treshaun Ward, for being dumb. 2nd and 3 right here. After we had an insane return by Preston Fox for 30 yards, we are in a position to run the football and try and just control this clock a little bit so we can try and get a few more points on the board and have a big lead here. Back on 1st and 10 here. I was kind of looking for Jalen Anderson cutting back. I'm going to throw that back over the middle to CJ Donaldson. That's quite the throw to get Donaldson out into some space right there. Good play by Nico. After a good carry on 1st down, we're going to give it right back to Jalen Anderson here on 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd and 4. He's going to pick up all 4 and then some to get an 8-yard carry right there. 2nd down and 23 after the sack. We had a wide open touchdown, but I missed the opportunity. We're going to run with Nico. A little bit of swerve action is going to pick up a 15-yard carry right there with Nico. It's not really his game, but we've got enough mobility to make it work. 3rd down and 8 right here. We need something in the pass game. And we're going to get sacked. I mean, we're going to have to settle for a field goal right there. It was just, nothing could have got open on that play. It was a bad play. We're on a bad hash. Just nothing looked good. And we are going to send the field goal up and over. That is going to get us pretty much a touchdown lead in this one, which, you know what? I'll take that. 1st down and 10 back out here on defense. See if we can make something happen. I had to play 2 guys right there, and it wasn't going to work. RJ Garcia is going to pick up a 12-yard reception on the play. I just had to pick one, and I picked the wrong one. 2nd and 8. Let's see if we can make a play, and we do. It's going to be Avery Johnson going down for a 3-yard loss. 3rd and 11. Sean Martin with another tackle for loss in this one. Let's keep playing good defense right here. 3rd and 11 right here. We're looking for something, and it's going to be a sack. 4th and 22. They're going to have to punt the football back early in the 4th quarter right here. The lights are out in Kansas right now. 2nd down and 12. We're going to run it up the middle with CJ Donaldson. That's going to be a 7-yard gainer right there. 3rd down and 5 right here. Looking for something down the field. We're not really going to have it, but that's a beautiful throw by Nico. Wrong side of the body again. I'm still not adjusted to the lefty aspect, but what a throw by him right there. 3rd down and 11 right here. A field goal would be fine with me, and that's what we're going to be settling for right here. 50% completion percentage on the day. Not the greatest game. It's just he's playing that Jimmy Garoppolo game manager role for us right now. And the field goal is going to be up and right into the hands of All-State. You're in good hands. We have a 10-point lead here in Kansas. 1st and 10. We're going to get him in the backfield. It's going to be 2nd down and 14 now. Lee came back there and got Trayshawn Ward for a 4-yard loss. 2nd and 14 right here. They're going to go to Swanson, that tight end that's been crushing us all day, to make it 3rd down and 3. There was a guy coming over the middle, and then there was a guy on the outside. I wasn't supposed to guard the guy on the outside, but I tried to pick it up too late. 3rd down and 3. We're going to play up on the line of scrimmage right here. This is definitely a running potential situation. They're actually going to air us out over the top. It's going to be Brooks. He burns Beatty Bishop, and they're back in this one very quickly. 1st and 10 right here. They're all pressing up on that line of scrimmage. CJ Donaldson is going to pick up 5, though. We got to control the clock and try and put some more points on the board on this drive right here. Inside of 4 minutes, this is an upset that I want to be able to pull off for the Mountaineers here. 1st down and 10, going with Jalen Anderson, the backup running back. And he's going to pick up 11 on the carry. What a run by Jalen Anderson right there. He's averaging almost 8 yards a carry right now. 3rd and 10. We're going to roll out. Like I said, smart completions. Smart completions. It's going to be an interception. In my defense, we're going to go into instant replay again. We're going to go into instant replay. That man's wide open back there. We're going to go into instant replay. Just follow along with me. All right, I roll out. Okay. Did we have Devin Carter there? Yeah. Did I see that? No, I didn't. But what we've got is we've got a man coming over the middle. And we've got a ton of green grass ahead of him. A ton of green grass. Like, this completed as a touchdown. We throw it just underthrown. Just underthrown. Not enough loft on the ball. I didn't try and bullet it. I tried to lob it in there. And they're going to pick it off, so we got to play some defense right here. 3rd down and 5. We're playing the robber roll on the defense, and it's going to be a sack right there on Avery Johnson. Who is it? It's Sean Martin again. One of our best defenders every week. We got to make a stop right here on 4th and 13. This is the play of your lives, guys. 4th and 13. I need something to go, and they're just going to throw it to where it's going to go out of bounds. RJ Garcia goes out of bounds. Maybe he J.R. Smith in the NBA Finals it and forgot what time it was. Oh my goodness, that's a lucky play for us. 2nd and 8 right here. We hand it to CJ Donaldson again. He's going to pick up 2 on the carry. 3rd and 6. We're going to keep the ball on the ground. We just want to chew as much clock as possible. 3rd and 6. We are going to run the football. It's going to be CJ Donaldson, but that is going to do it. We pretty much have to line up for the field goal and not even kick it. And like I had said, that would end it. I totally edited out what I did that was very stupid that could have cost us the game, but we're going to beat a top 5 team in the nation in Kansas State. Did we play a dumb game? Yes. Did we play any form of competent offense? No. Did we win the game? Yes. And that's what matters here. I thought the emulator crashed, and I was going to be very upset because that would have been an hour of lost footage. Now, going over to the stats, again, Nico played the game manager role. He didn't play it exceptionally because I threw interceptions, but We had some rushing yards. Jalen Anderson was actually kind of our guy today with 8 yards per carry. We had a few strikes where we hit guys. Devin Carter, 76-yard touchdown. He's just become a deep threat at this point. Gave up 3 sacks. On the defensive side of the ball, Sean Martin had 3 tackles for loss. We had a ton of tackles for loss. Everybody was getting involved. The defense kept us in here in this one, and we're going to be ranked after this week. After that week, we did get a commit, and that's going to be Ray McKnight. We got a few other guys that are ready to visit and some guys that we're still in battles for, and a few guys that are going to be visiting this week. We only went up to number 23 in the nation, and Kansas State only fell to 8. Kind of disrespectful to both of us, if you ask me. They lost to an unranked team, and they didn't go down that far. Alex Brooks, we finally lost the lead on, but I'm not worried about it because I think there's a better running back down the board. Now, we've got a lead on a lot of these guys. We got to keep up the win streak here. We can potentially try and insta-commit Justin Davis, which I will do in just 1 second. But yeah, we got Ray McKnight. So we got the offensive lineman we were looking for. We didn't need a ton in this recruiting class, but we got the offensive lineman we were looking for. Now we're just really going for athletes, and we've got guys ready for visits, and we're going to schedule them for visits this week in next episode, which is going to be starting off with a ranked matchup versus TCU. So that's going to be an interesting one. We're going to go ahead and spend our skill tree points. So we are going to go 3 out of 3 on the Saban factor, the insta commit. We're going to go up on our man coverage because we've been running quite a bit of man coverage, and we're going to go up on the pass blocking because we need the pass blocking badly. But we're going to go back to recruiting real quick, and we're going to see if we can get that guy on an insta commit. And we're going to check out where we stand conference-wise and all that kind of stuff, and then just do a normal outro. Justin Davis didn't get the insta commit, but we're going to go up to 425 on him. He's somebody I really want because he is a very fast linebacker. And that's something we need. We need more linebacker depth. Now, checking conference standings, which is going to be very important. We are number 1 in our conference. Kansas is 6-1. Kansas State 6-1 as well. We're 4-0 in conference play right now, which is massive. In the other side of the Big 12, Oklahoma is 7-1 and Texas is 6-2. I take it Texas just lost to TCU as well, so that's the team we're going to be playing next, and that's kind of brutal. We're also the number 1 team overall in the Big 12, but we're only at number 25 in the college football playoff poll. We're actually at 21 in the college football playoff poll. So if there was a 12 team, we'd have a path. 4 team, though, I don't think we can make it because all these Pac-12 schools are just up there. ACC schools are up there. It's a lot of good teams in that top 10. Kansas State's at number 9 in the playoff poll. We've got a schedule ahead of us. We've got some tough road games. We're going to go over that right now. UNLV is ranked higher than us, so that lets you know how the committee's feeling. We've got TCU, Cincinnati, that trap game right in between. We've got Kansas and Clemson. So we've got a tough schedule ahead. Next episode, you guys will see us play TCU and Cincinnati. Episode after that, we'll probably finish all 3 games out, and then it'll be championship if we make it, and bowl game and whatnot. So that's the schedule on how we're looking at this. I'm going to try and get more consistent with it. Just like I said, 2K came out, and I've been playing a lot of 2K. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've just been playing a lot of 2K. Got to let me have my fun a little bit. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it today. I had a lot of fun, and I can't believe it. We pulled off the upset over a top 5 team. We got through a scarer of a trap game versus BYU. I think it was a good episode. Comment down below if you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I will see you guys in the next one.